Welcome back to The Buzz, everybody. I'm Ryan Peterson. Thanks for joining us here on WTEN Plus on your smart television. We have a very special week this week. Now, I know you thought last week was special with the trimmings extravaganza. Well, we have a very special guest joining us this week. I got a lot of emails asking where this guy was. Why haven't you brought Paul Amirault on yet? Well, Paul is here this week. Hi, Paul.
Hello. How are you
Paul
doing?
is one of our directors here at News 10 ABC. He runs the control room. When you see us on the set, he's in our ear, our little earpiece, telling us what to do.
That I am.
It's a pretty powerful position.
Indeed it is.
Paul, we want to get to know you a little bit here
All right.
on this week of The Buzz. Before we get into the official program, where are you from? Are you like, I don't even know. Are you a local guy? Where are you from originally?
I actually am a local guy. I'm originally from the Schenectady area, so yeah, it's pretty local. And yeah,
Schenectady area. Can we narrow it down a little bit more?
Glenville.
Glenville. There we go. Where'd you go to school?
College or high school?
No, but we got time for both.
I went to Burnt Hills, Balsam Lake High School, and
Nice.
I then went to college in SUNY Oswego.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Studied a little bit of broadcasting, yeah?
Indeed, that was my 4 years of broadcasting, mass communication. Sorry, my professor would probably get a little mad at me for saying that. It's your communication, not shuns.
Well, and it's a great school for it. I know
Indeed
we have a
it
lot
is.
of Oswego alums here in the newsroom and throughout the building.
Yeah, we do.
So you've been with us has it been a year yet? A little over a year?
It's a little over a year now. Yeah,
What do you think so far?
I like it. I like it a lot. The people are great, and I have a fun time around here.
Not a bad place to work.
Indeed, it's not.
So we talked a little bit about this before we sat down. We call this show The Buzz. Each week we just talk about what's happening here and around the capital region. We like to call it the Metroland Weekend Calendar. Our good friends there at Metroland, I pull all my information from them. And Erin Harks, when she feels like it, comes in and joins us here. She was supposed to be my partner through this whole thing, Paul, but she's backed out on me.
Oh, how unfortunate.
I say that. She didn't really back out. She's just a very busy gal.
I imagine, yeah.
Very busy
She
gal.
puts on
She's
a
got
lot of
going
hats.
on.
Like whenever you have the interviews, I'm always like surprised. Like, oh, that's another thing she does. Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing.
Running a newspaper, running her own band, her own music career, her comedy career. She's got a lot going on. So we're in the Christmas season here. Where do you stand on Christmas? Is it a good time of year for you? What's your favorite season?
Christmas season's a good season. I enjoyed the holly jolly, but I'm not gonna be a Scrooge.
Christmas is my favorite time of year. I have to admit, I love it. I love the fall too. My birthday falls in October, but I've never been a huge Halloween guy. But yet, Christmas, this is my time of year.
Nice.
Do you enjoy the cold? Does the weather bother you at all?
Oh, I enjoy the cold. Like I like the fact I can just put on more and more layers to just get warm. You know. Meanwhile, the summertime, only so much you can take off before it gets illegal.
Hey now, Paul's getting spicy here. I was a winter sports guy growing up. The first organized sport I ever played was hockey. I was a big skier. I actually skied competitively all through high school and college, so I don't mind the snow. I enjoy the cold weather. It's a good place to be right now. We just had our first major snowstorm.
Yeah, that we did. Even like Maple Ski Ridge actually learned to ski there. They're opening up this weekend, right?
They are getting ready to open. Yeah, certainly the natural snow giving them a head start, but they like to make a lot of that man-made snow, gives them that good base that lasts. You know what's it's funny about man-made snow? It holds up better in warmer temps because it's a much hardier, at least from what's been described to me through the years from guys that run the snowmaking at various resorts. It's a hardier, like ice crystal that is actually generated when they make snow. And it holds up better in warm weather, so they like to get a nice base of that down for the season. But I digress. We're not here to talk about man-made snow. We're here to talk about what's happening this weekend in the capital region. You're a lot younger than I am. Do you like getting out, Paul?
I like getting out. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I used to like getting out. It doesn't happen so much anymore. Do you like live music? What's your thing when you head out on a weekend typically?
I like live music. There's this one place around here, No Fun. They have a lot of the experimental bands around here. A lot of hardcore type soundtrack, and like every month they have this one thing that's pretty fun called Goth Night. I like going there, just listen to some like dark wave music.
Do you put on the goth attire?
Unfortunately,
Black out the eyes?
Unfortunately, I don't have those makeup tips quite yet. However, I am willing to learn, and I think the beard would probably
young to remember, or
clash
maybe you're
that.
not, when Revolution Hall used to be like one of the live music venues. Browns kind of took out. They've kind of turned it more into an event space, but that used to be that. And I'm going way back. Northern Lights.
I think I remember Northern. I remember when it was called Northern Lights. I think my mom took me when I was young to see a Cake there once.
Oh, Cake! Yeah. Man, yeah, I remember when they hit the scene. I was in college when they hit the scene.
Oh, really listen to the race car yayas then.
Yeah. Cake's a good group. Who did I say? Last time I was at Northern Lights, Bret Michaels, maybe? That was a long time ago. I don't know. The Poison guy there. All right. When we come back, we're going to take a quick break right now, Paul. When we come back, we're going to get into that Metroland weekend calendar, and we'll talk about a few of the events that are happening this weekend, and they are winter-themed. So stay tuned here on The Buzz, WTEN Plus. We're back right after this. Welcome back to The Buzz here on WTN Plus. Ryan and Paul with you this week. Paul, how you feel heading into the second segment here? You feel good?
I feel good. I feel great.
Got to know Paul a little bit at the beginning here. So here is our Metroland weekend calendar. We got 3 events we're talking about this week. Up first, since it is the first Friday of December, of course, First Friday's return here in Albany. Now, this has been a big deal for at least this year because Metroland has kind of taken over the reins of First Friday, kind of guiding things through here. Have you ever been out taking advantage of what First Friday has to offer, Paul?
Unfortunately, I have not, but from what I've seen, it does look and sound like a lot of fun.
Dozens upon dozens of things, different venues all around downtown Albany, everything from live music to arts and crafts to art venues. They've got a little bit of everything. So as I'm scrolling through, you can go to firstfriday.org or through First Friday at Metroland. But I like to use the Facebook page. Lines everything up here. James Mullen at Ophelia's. Friday at 6. Photo Regional Music and as from the Alpaca Gallery. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Nine Pin Cider Works. There's also some shopping specials.
Ooh.
Neon Avenue at Lark Hall. That's on Friday night at 8 o'clock. Lots of stuff happening. So, things to take advantage of.
Yeah.
If that's your thing, get to know downtown Albany. Head out for First Friday. Coming up this weekend as well, and for the next few weekends over the holiday season, is the Capitol Winter Village. Now, this actually started last year as the Schenectady Winter Village, and they set up kind of in that space behind Frog Alley Brewing downtown Schenectady. They have since moved to Mohawk Harbor, and you can kind of see on the screen there, this is happening Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays until December 21st. Fridays 5 to 9, Saturdays 12 to 6, and Sundays 10 to 3. And they're setting up tents and featuring different local vendors each of these weekends with live music and all kinds of family-friendly stuff happening here.
Sounds like a good time. I'll probably check it out one day.
Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there.
Oh, if Santa's going to be there, I have to be there.
You got to stop by. I think they still set up the rink there. They've got a skating rink there at Mohawk Harbor as well. You've been down that area. It's beautiful down there. What they've done with that, with the apartments right there, the marina, and of course now the new M&T Bank Arena where Union Hockey plays now too. It's there at Mohawk Harbor.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Have you been?
I think I've been. I've definitely been around the area a few times. And
by Rivers Casino,
Rivers Casino, that area. Yeah. It's very beautiful. Checked out the druthers there.
Mm-hmm.
The good time there. It's awesome. I love it.
Should check out the Capitol Winter Village one of these weekends before it's gone.
Yeah, probably should.
Just
before it melts away.
Christmas time. And Troy, coming up on... this is Sunday, correct? Oh my gosh. This is coming up on Sunday. where are we? Which one is it? The 43rd? Yes, 43rd annual Victorian Stroll in downtown Troy, where people dress up like they're out of a Charles Dickens story, right?
Indeed, they do.
And they walk around the streets of Troy. This is very cool. Made possible this year due to the generosity of a lot of supporters. Where's the Pioneer Bank, Rensselaer County, National Grid, Key Bank, all kinds of sponsors here, and lots of stuff here. Let's take a look at the stroll attractions, Paul. What do we got here?
What do we got in the Victorian Stroll?
Entertainment.
Ooh.
So they've got Celtic music at Siegel Violins. That's 3rd Street in Troy. Recorders in Consort, a little trio music. That's also happening at Siegel Violins. 3rd Annual Winter Salon, English Country, all kinds of stuff, part of the Victorian Stroll here in Troy.
That sounds like a
and
lot of fun.
And hopefully it's going to be cold on Sunday.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's not going to be snowing and windy or anything like that, as far as I know. We should call in Matt Mackey and get the true forecast. But yeah, Victorian Stroll is all kinds of fun.
So it looks like if you're going out that day, maybe you want to dress up a couple more layers.
Sunday the 7th, 11 to 5, downtown Troy. You can't miss it. Look for everybody that's dressed as Dickens characters.
Sounds like a good time.
That time of year, Paul will be out there in his goth best.
Indeed, I will. I'll be like a ghost over there.
All right. Everybody stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to be talking about what you can expect next weekend as we take a look ahead here on The Buzz on WTEN+. We're back after this. Welcome back to The Buzz on WTEN+. Here's where we take a look ahead, Paul. So now we're looking ahead to next weekend, December 12th, 13th, those kinds of things. So we talked about this week we've got First Fridays, right?
Right.
This is another Metroland thing to kind of keep people going and heading out in the community. So that's every first Friday of the month. On every second Friday of the month, we have, I got to make sure I'm hitting the right button here. There we go. Saratoga Sessions.
Woo, you
so
found it.
Whereas First Fridays take place in and around downtown Albany, the second Friday of the month, Saratoga Sessions in and around downtown Saratoga Springs. Now, you're a Glenville guy.
Yeah.
Do you like the horses? Do you like Saratoga? Do you like the spa?
Saratoga is great. The spa is great. Whenever someone from out of town visits, you got to bring them up there, drink from the water.
Bring them to Saratoga. Absolutely.
Saratoga, yeah.
So Saratoga Sessions, we're talking Friday, December 12th. So the Tang Museum, that's the art gallery there on the campus of Skidmore. They're open 12 to 5. Cracked Karaoke at Pint Sized in Saratoga Springs. You ever been to Pint Sized? They've got 2 locations, I think, right? They've got an Albany one, too.
Maybe
Little
I
bar,
have been
craft
to
beer bar,
Pint-Sized.
great spot. 5 p.m. on the 12th for Cracked Karaoke. You're a Mean One.
Me?
And that's
from
the Grinch there. That's at 6 p.m. on the 12th at Saratoga Paint and Sip Studio.
Ooh.
Funk and Soul Fridays with Bad Monk and DJ Chiswick at the Night Owl at 7. And then you can wrap up your night with DJ Vince Oliver at the Misfit in Saratoga Springs at 8 o'clock. So if you're interested in checking out downtown Saratoga and want to take advantage of those things, that's what's happening for Saratoga Sessions.
Yeah, there's lots of things to do in Saratoga anyways, but like today seems to be pretty jam-packed.
Decorated for the holidays, everything that's happening. Be sure to check it out.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll see Paul. On the 13th, what do we have here? Okay, clip number 5, Ryan, hit the right button. The Octavo Singers, on the 13th, they will be performing Handel's Messiah.
Ooh.
This is happening at the Memorial Chapel of Union College. Are you familiar with the Octavo Singers?
I'm not familiar with the Octavo Singers.
So they are a choral tradition, Paul.
Ooh.
Since 1933, Schenectady County's longest continuously active vocal ensemble.
Wow.
How about that?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And appropriately, this time of year, performing Handel's Messiah. They do it every December. Fresh and inspiring, they say, year after year. An audience favorite. a treasured tradition not to be missed. You a choral guy?
I was in choir when in high.
Were you really?
Yeah, in middle school I was in
Out.
choir. I think I was like a bass or a baritone, baritone bass or something. I
All right.
forget the position, but yeah, I do have a bit of a spot for like classical music because without it, there's like almost no music. Let's face it.
Right? It's kind of like the grandfather of everything, right?
Yeah.
Get it start somewhere. So this is December 13th, 3 o'clock, Memorial Chapel, Union College, the Octavo Singers, Handel's Messiah. Check it out if you're around, and that's up your alley. Finally, also on December 13th, now this has got a real funky name. Where's my right clip here? Did I get the right one? No, see? Paul, I hit the wrong one.
Indeed, you did.
Murder Under the Mistletoe.
You're not supposed to do that.
That's not Murder Under the Mistletoe. So this is an interactive murder mystery holiday office party. Now this says Friday, December the 13th. Unfortunately, on their graphic, they have gotten the day wrong. The date is correct. This is happening December 13th, which is Saturday at 7 p.m. And you see here on the graphic, tickets are $60, but that includes dinner and desserts. This is one of those dinner murder mystery things. Have you ever taken part in one of these?
I have not, but they do sound pretty fun.
So office appreciation never looks so dangerous, they say. Trust Your Gut Productions is getting into the holiday spirit with Murder Under the Mistletoe, an interactive murder mystery and office party. This is happening at the Kingsborough Golf Club, Saturday the 13th, 7 to 9 p.m. I did one of these murder mystery things years ago. They can be a lot of fun. It's usually like a dinner theater kind of thing, and they get everybody involved. And it's a whodunit.
Ooh.
Try to figure out who the murderer is.
Usually the butler did it, right?
Butler, yeah, it's very Clue-like, right, Mr. Was it Colonel Mustard?
Colonel Mustard in the
study
lobby
with the candlestick
stick.
kind of thing. But again, yeah, we'll bring it up full, Ryan, one more time here so everybody sees it. Ignore where it says Friday. It should say Saturday, December 13th, 7 o'clock at the Kingsborough Golf Club in Gloversville. $60, and you get a lot of fun.
I like
dinner, desserts, and yeah.
I like their font. It's both festive and a little bit spooky at the same time.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Murder.
Awesome. Murder under the mistletoe.
Come check it out. All right. My favorite part of the buzz, this is always where I get people and make fun of them for not seeing movies and things and disdain pop culture history. It's coming up next, and we'll do it with Paul right after this. Stay with us here on WTN Plus. Wrapping up this week on the buzz here with our director, Paul. This day in pop culture history. All right. So are you a pop culture aficionado? Do you ever go to like trivia nights at the bar or that kind of thing?
I have a weird amount of like random knowledge occasionally.
All right, good. I like it. So do I. Okay. So we're talking about December 5th, Friday, December 5th. In 1901, December 5th, 1901. Do you happen to know who was born? This is a pretty big one.
1901, December 5th.
Who was born on December 5th, 1901? Let me see. What kind of clue can I give you? Oh, quite possibly, maybe the godfather of animated cinema? Maybe? Could you say that?
Was Walt Disney born?
Yes. Walter Elias Disney. I had never known his middle Elias.
Elias?
Walter Elias Disney. Born December 5th, 1901 in Chicago. How about that?
Huh. Didn't know he was a Chicago guy.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, yeah. So
And look at the legacy he has left behind, huh?
yeah, the mouse is just everywhere these days.
We work indirectly for the House of Mouse, right?
Indeed we do.
An ABC affiliate.
Indeed we do. Indirectly work for the House of
ABC?
Mouse, yeah.
Yeah. And I worked directly for them for a few years when my career first started out. I worked down in the city at ABC News.
Oh.
I miss my Disney store discount. Not gonna lie. Or the free tickets to Disney World we would get a couple times a year. That was always a nice little perk. I never used mine.
They still
I gave
valid?
away to some family members and some people who did use them, and they're very grateful. All right, so let's take a look at some of the movies that were released on this. Now, usually, I apologize. I usually have a sheet for you, Paul, to play along here. I didn't get to print that out before we sat down here. But some good ones. December 5th, December releases right around Christmas time. You know, the studios look to what are big. They love to hit like the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday breaks, right, when everybody's home, and good time of year to release some big movies. So let's test your knowledge of some classics. On this day in 1973, Serpico.
Serpico.
Who starred in Serpico? Do you know?
I do not know, unfortunately.
Oh, that's an early, and see, this is what happens this time of the morning. It comes into my noggin and falls right onto my brain. Okay.
Did I derail this?
No, you didn't know. I'm derailing in my brain here. Al Pacino. Oh my gosh.
Al Pacino.
A young Al Pacino. Serpico. He was a police officer in Serpico. 1987, Beverly Hills Cop. The one and only Eddie Murphy. Tell me you've seen Beverly Hills Cop.
I have not yet seen Beverly Hills Cop.
All right, you have homework now. You need to watch Serpico. You need to watch Beverly Hills Cop. The Last Samurai. Tom Cruise, 2003.
I've seen that.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, released on this day in 2008. Brad Pitt, did you see Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
I've seen that too.
He ages in reverse. He's like born a really tiny, wrinkly old person, and then he ages in reverse. It's a different kind of movie. TV series debuts December 5th. The Abbott and Costello, 1952. Oh my gosh, Cash Cab on this day in 2005.
Cash Cab debuted?
You ever watched Cash Cab?
I remember watching Cash Cab like all the time as a kid.
The comedian, his name's escaping me, that hosted it. He actually had to get his hack license. He actually had to get a taxi license in New York City to do the show and drive around.
I think I remember like seeing like a clip of him where like someone's like, "Oh, at least you have that as a backup," and it's like, yeah, I think
the people get in the cab and then the lights in the ceiling all go off. They're like, "What the hell?" You know what disappointed me though? I learned about Cash Cab. They weren't random people.
Oh,
people they didn't know they were going to get picked up in the cab. People thought they were going to be on some sort of game show, so it wasn't just random. He wasn't. That kind of disappointed me a little bit.
So it was a little bit vetted.
Right. So he was picking people up who actually thought they were going to be on some sort of show, but not knowing what sort of show it was going to be. But anyway, yeah, not total randos. So I guess you'd probably have to do that for safety reasons, right?
I think you have to do that, yeah.
Yeah, and that's really Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Yeah. Nothing really that's good here. Famous birthdays. Okay, so we already established that on December 5th, 1901 was Walt Disney.
Yeah.
The 28th president of these United States. I wouldn't know this. Do you happen to know who the 28th president was? You're going to really surprise me if you do.
No, the 28th.
Martin Van Buren was born on December 5th,
Martin Van Buren.
1782.
He's one of the very few presidents who English isn't his first language. It was Dutch was his first language.
There you go.
He
How about that?
Yeah, he was actually born in New York back when it was very heavily Dutch.
Dutch colony, right?
Yeah.
Right? Or not really a Dutch colony, but just, yeah, I know what you mean.
More Dutch influence than English.
For sure. As is Albany.
Yeah.
Little Richard, singer, born on this day, 1932. Comedian Margaret Cho. Paula Patton, actress. Do you know Paula Patton?
Paula Patton.
She did one of the Mission Impossibles. I'm trying to remember which one. It's the one where Tom Cruise, they're in the Burj Khalifa, that really huge, tall building in Dubai. Anyway, she's in that one. Trust me. Look it up.
I'll trust.
Frankie Muniz, Malcolm in the Middle actor, born on this day in 1985.
I remember watching Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah, he's also apparently like a stock car racer,
right? Like a race car driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that too. I think that's what he's done in like retirement from acting. Maybe, I don't know. Can't remember anything else he's been in since then. Really. Sorry, Frankie.
There was like
my apologies.
Teenage Spy or something like that. No, there was like one movie he was in where like he was like a spy as like a teenager. Other than that, that's the only thing I can remember him being in. That and in Malcolm in the Middle.
You need to go watch Beverly Hills Cop. Remember that.
Yes, I'll remember that.
Serpico, Pacino. Anyway, that's it for the buzz this week. We do thank you for watching. Thanks to Paul for coming in this week. I appreciate it. Remember, if you're watching us, you know where to see us, which is wonderful. But remember, tell your friends, WTN Plus. If you use Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire, go to the App Store on either one of those services. Download WTN Plus for free. You get all our newscasts plus this unique, quirky, fun content that we're producing week after week. Again, thanks for watching The Buzz. Paul, have a great weekend.
Will do.
And we'll see you next week.